Hello, everybody. It's Freshest Champaign here with you, and we're here today with another first look at another new release. This time it's a game called Organic Burger Simulator, as you can see on the screen. And I wanted to thank the development team, the developers Mehmet, Belici, and Hüseyin Doğan. I hope I'm saying their names right. I'm sure I butchered them, and I apologize for that. But thank you very much for sending me a copy of this. I definitely appreciate that very, very much. The description of this one on Steam says Organic Burger Simulator invites players to craft delicious burgers using organic ingredients while focusing on customer satisfaction. Harvest fresh produce from the garden, words, fulfill orders, and grow your business in this fun and engaging simulation game. Now, a game where you can like make your own burgers from all of your own stuff seemed like it was pretty cool. So definitely want to give this one a look. And it brings you right into this screen when you load in. So we got the screen here. Welcome to Organic Burger Simulator. Are you ready to become the best burger chef in this city? Right now, I'm just gonna hope I can do something, and we'll see if we can work our way up from there. First, let's improve your appearance. There are clothes in the closet upstairs. Okay, so we got a closet. It looks like it is somewhere over this way. Controls just look like they're WASD, and that just gets you walking. And then you can left shift to sprint. And then we're gonna head on up here, I think. So, where are the stairs? Let's take a look. Oh, there's some over here. Got it. It's a big place we got here. Okay. And we got all these wonderful signs on the wall that say organic burgers. Oh boy, there's a little bit of a graphical thing there. Somehow like saw the entire sky there, but it's okay. Not going to worry about it. Let's hop into our room. Oh no, here's our wardrobe right over here. E to edit the character's appearance. So we can, let's see, outfit name. Oh, we can change the color. So let's go with that. We'll do that, and then color number 2, we're going to go with that, just like there. And then see if we can make that darker. Go there with it. So let's do that. That feels good. Color 1, we'll go with that color. So let's get our normal color there. Maybe a little bit more towards the red. Yeah, okay. I think that's good. And then, so body set color. So there's the top. We're going to set that color to that. Or how do we do this? So, oh boy, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, so top set color. Uh, oh man, this feels like it's a lot to do. I probably shouldn't have done this. So let's go here. We're gonna go with that. So that works. Gloves. We'll leave the gloves as they are. We're not gonna worry about that. Bottoms. Let's actually get some bottoms on. And let's. Oh man, those are fancy. So let's go with that. And again, we're going to make this kind of a darker blue, assuming I can get there. That that looks good. I think that's good. Can I swing myself around so I can see? Drag to rotate the character. So there's me. So my shirt. Let's see. What can we do about the shirt? So top. Let's go back to that, and then we're gonna make this. We're just gonna make this just a white. We'll just go with that. I'm good with that. Or maybe we'll go black. Yeah, we'll go black. I'm gonna go with that. That works. Bottoms, feet. We can leave it that color. I'm good with that. Overall, we're gonna do that. Underwear. It's weird that you can set your underwear color, but I'm gonna leave it. Skin preset. Oh, man, we are pale. Can we make ourselves a little less pale? Potentially. I don't know. Let's see. Is there? Oh no, that's just the jacket. Skin preset set color. Maybe we can. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's changing anything. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting to change. Let's go. Maybe not quite so green. Um, yeah. Is there? I'm wasting way too much time with this. Way too much. And I don't feel like I'm making it any better. Let's just leave it at that. I feel like we're good there. And we can change the head. Oh my gosh, there's so many things that you can do to change the things here. We're gonna get rid of that. The head. Let's see. Hair. Is there a hair thing here? And yeah, you can change the face shape. There's just so much stuff you can do in terms of the changing here. It's kind of crazy how much you can do with that. Oh man. Um, yeah, I'm really impressed with all the options you got. Eyes, let's see. Eyes, if we can make our color like blue, that would be good. So let's go with that. That works. I'm good with that. And then back to the head. The only thing I wanted to see is, oh, yeah, here in the back. So let's rotate ourselves a little bit and see the back of the hair. No, just different styles. So they got back and front. That's very interesting that they've got separate styles for that. So we'll go with that. And then the front, let's see. What kind of a front look do we want? We'll stick with that. I think that's good. I'm 6 minutes in, and I've not even started running the farm yet. That's going to work, though. I'm good with that. So next thing we're going to do, we're going to go to the kitchen. We've completed the first step. Now let's go to the kitchen, and I'll show you what to do. All right. Off to the kitchen we go. So downstairs we go with our big baggy pants. Love the look. I'm all about it. We're going to run right over here and see exactly what we would like to learn here. So hold the tomato. Hold the tomato by pressing the E key. Okay. So we're going to grab the tomato over here. I like the, the drawings on the wall. That's kind of cute. So holding the tomato with E, place the vegetables on the cutting board and slice them. So we're going to take that, set that right over there. So just left clicking to do that. And then whammo! Man, we nuked the heck out of that tomato. Wow. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to hold the wheat by pressing the E key. So hold the wheat. Okay, so there. Produce bread. Wow, we're going to make our own bread in this. They're not kidding. You're going to make everything on your own in this thing. Place the wheat you gathered from the field onto the machine to produce bread. So that's going to go right up there. Just going to spin that around a whole bunch. It's a little bit loud, but it's all right. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to hold the meat. So hold the meat by pressing the E key, place with left mouse button. So let's close that. We're going to grab that. Produce burger patties. Start producing patties by putting meat into the meat grinder. So just like that again. Just going to drop that in there. Don't put your hand in the meat grinder, whatever you do. That's a very pale brown. It's really pale. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to open the restaurant. Change the sign to open to let customers come in. You can explore the surroundings until a customer arrives. Okay. There's a sign somewhere over here. Here it is. So let's see. So burgers are going to be $7.50 obs, whatever that is. And then OBS. I'm not quite. Oh, that's Organic Burger Simulator. So I guess we do everything in OBS currency. I'm not quite sure. We're going to go over here, press E. Day one, and the Organic Burger Store is open for your convenience. Let's go on in and take care of some stuff. So the next thing we're going to do is get payment, look at the customer, press E to take the money whenever a customer actually shows up. But it says that we can kind of take a look around at stuff. So if we take a look out here and see what we got a lot of nice looking tables. We've got 6 tables here. We've got some birds that we can probably shoot off of the deck right here. Let's see if they're going to go. Yep, they're going to fly out here. So off you go. There's a customer. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Hi, how you doing? My bad. I did not mean to keep you waiting. My error. Here I am. Hi, how you doing? You would like one without lettuce. So collect the payment. Give the change. Press E to open the register. Give the change to the customer. The amount you need to give is shown on the panel above the customer. So open the register. We need to give 20, I guess. So that looks like 20. And that's it. Okay. And then now we need to go here and, we're going to hold the burger patty. Oh, but I got to take care of your order. So let's collect the payment. You get $4.50 and change. Let's see. Where's the one? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 50. And you're all set. Now, escape. Nope. How do I get out of this view now? Because now I'm stuck in this view and I don't know how I get out of it. Is it E to get out? Huh. E for on off. So you gotta like focus back on the register to get yourself back out of that view. Good to know, because I would have been messing around with that forever. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna hold the burger patty. Going to turn on the grill, place the patty on it, try to cook both sides of the patty perfectly. It looks like the grill is already on, so I think all I got to do is just do that. And then we're going to, prepare the burger according to the customer's order. Don't include ingredients the customer doesn't want. I don't think I actually got that right, so how do we flip that? R to flip it. And then E to carry. So we're going to take that, we're going to put it right on there. Now, that first customer did not want lettuce. So we're going to put everything except the lettuce on there. So E to grab the tomato, left click. E to grab the top of the bread, left click. Serve the burger, place the order on the customer's table. Okay, so now we can carry the whole burger. I guess we don't put it on a plate or anything. We're just going to walk it right out there. Set that right there for you. I guess that works. Cool, we did. And the next thing we got to do, we have to go to the bazaar and then buy a product from there. So, I guess we're just going to leave that lady waiting. Because we've got a bazaar to visit. Let's go on over there and see what's there. So I'm guessing this is where we're going to be able to buy a lot of our ingredients that we need in order to make all of our burgers. It's a nice looking town. Very, very picturesque. I will give it that. That's for sure. Here's the organic bazaar. Lots of people over here. We've got this person over here that has stuff that's not available until like levels 2, 4, and 6. But over here, we got stuff that we can get. So at the bazaar, we are going to, I guess we just buy stuff. I think that's what it said. And then we're going to use the wheelbarrow. We can easily carry the products we purchased using the wheelbarrow. Okay. And we got $42 left. So I'm not going to buy too much. Oh, here's the wheelbarrow. So just going to drop that in there. And it seems like we can only grab these things one at a time, from what I can gather. And you got to be careful about how you set them in here. Like, you can't set the stuff on top of each other, and that's going to float up to the top. It's fine. The meat floats. It's all right. Nothing to worry about. Grab some lettuce. We're going to throw that in there. Right about there. And then we're going to grab some wheat. Throw that in there. See if I can find a place for it. It seems like it works. It bounces. It's okay. Nothing to worry about. We're going to use the wheelbarrow by pressing E. Then next thing we're going to do, we're going to level up and unlock new content. Increase your popularity, but level by selling burgers and unlock new content. Remember, only customers satisfied with your burger will boost your popularity. So don't biff it and make bad burgers, is what we're saying here. So off we go. I see there's a fishing spot. If I look right there, just past my head, there's a place where we can go fish, and it shows it right over there too. So that's going to be interesting to see what that's all about. But first, we're going to go over here. Can I run this up this way? Can I go up the stairs? I love the way my arms just kind of go. So I'm running the wheelbarrow in. It's kind of cool. So I'm gonna see if I can set this in here. Apparently I can, or maybe not. So maybe I'll leave it here, and then G to drop. Then I'll grab each of the individual items and set them here. I probably didn't need to buy all this right now, but I figured it's best to just go ahead and buy one of everything, because what do we got to lose? Go ahead and set that up right there. I wonder how long the customers stick around. It's like I've got that one. Oop, I didn't mean that. That was not what I meant to do. So grab our big piece of steak, set that there, and then grab our tomato and set that over there. But yeah, I wonder how long our customers stick around, given the fact that we have not served them so far. Or did she leave? Nope, she's still there. She's waiting. She's been there 4+ minutes, but she seems like she's all right. We're going to grab the base of the bun, so E, and we're just going to set all this over here. It seems like that's kind of what we do here in terms of this entire process. And then they want a tomato, so I'm going to grab a tomato slice, set it right here. The meat we got over here. I don't know if there's a way to grab more than one thing at a time, but I'm not quite sure. And we're just going to flip this and just kind of go with that, like that. We got a tomato slice, E and left click, E and left click, E and left click. Grab the entire thing and take it on out to this wonderfully, wonderfully patient customer over there. There you go. Thank you for being so patient. We really, really appreciate it. It's our first day in business. We're really trying to figure things out here. Next up, we've got you. You want one with everything. And, you didn't give me your money yet, so we got to do that first. So let's take the money. Let's try and take the money. $37.90 and change. Okay, this ought to be interesting. So 20, 35, 6, 7, 50, 75. How do we give you 90? 85. Is there a nickel somewhere? I don't see a nickel. So I don't know, 37.95, I guess. That's about the only way I can do that. So we'll go with that. And I'm going to do these one at a time because this just feels like it's going to be the best way to go. Can I take the bread and put it in there? And then can I take that and walk it over? So can I grab that? It doesn't seem like I can. So it seems like right now, as far as I know, I can only pick these up one at a time and walk them over. There might be a way to do it. I'm just not figuring out what it is. That person wanted everything on their burger, I do believe. And it doesn't seem like you can really screw it up right now with cooking these. Maybe at some point down the road, it'll become a little bit more of a challenge to cook them. But for right now, it just seems like you can just kind of take the thing, throw it on there, and presto changeo, it cooks, from what I can tell. Here's some lettuce. Here's some tomato. Throw that up there. Grab our burger and run that out to the table wherever they are. And again, I'm trying to not take too many orders at once because I just would rather not. So, did you get your order? You did. Cool. Next one, no tomato. That is easy enough. So, $60 in change. Wow, okay. I see how we play here. 60 for you. No tomato on yours. So, let's go ahead and just get that ready. So, let's set that there. We're going to eventually need to get more burgers, but we're good for now. Again, just flipping that with R. No big deal. Then we'll pick it up. So no tomato, which means they want lettuce. So let's grab that and then grab our top. Throw that on there. Grab the entire thing. Run it out. Run it on out. You are right over there. Getting a little bit faster with all that. Just a little bit. And next up, what do we got for you? No tomato on yours as well. And only $10 and change. That is much better. Awesome. So that one was no tomato. So let's get back to it. Another bottom there. And we'll grab our last patty. Throw that on there. Okay. Give it a flip. And then set that there. And they wanted no tomato, so we got to get some more lettuce. I love the look of our lettuce here. It's just one giant lettuce circle that we've got. And then put that there. I've really got a weird skin tone. I kind of did that to myself, but that's okay. It'll be fine. Not to worry. I'm just a little bit sickly looking. It's okay. All right, you want one with no veggies. You are not about your veggies. You just want a regular old burger, so we can handle that. And it's going to be $8 and change for you. All right, cool. No veggies on yours, so E again to get out of the register. I now need to make more bread, so we're going to put that there. And unfortunately, we can't move to anything else while this is going on. So we just got to wait for that to finish up. And then we're going to take the meat, throw it in the meat grinder. And again, we can't walk away from this either. We just got to let that roll. Again, that makes a really disgusting noise. I really wish it didn't, but it does. Go ahead, flip that. And I could probably do all this over here. This would make more sense to do everything over here. I don't think that there's anything that's keeping me from doing it. So yeah, we just pick all this up, do it right over here. There were probably some people that were screaming at their screen already, like, Rusty, why are you taking everything way over there? And you're right. You're absolutely right. I didn't have to do that. I just did for a reason. And I did it because the stuff was originally there. And I just followed the leader and did what they were doing to start. And that's how I get into these predicaments. So it's entirely my fault, I know. They wanted no lettuce. So let's get out of the register. E for on and off. E. And they want no lettuce on theirs. So grab the patty. Go over here. Give it a flip. Now, it was interesting because when I saw it on the Steam page, they made it seem like the entire process of cooking a burger was a little bit more challenging than this. I mean, trust me, I don't want it to be more challenging. I'm plenty good with it being the way that it is, but it just kind of surprises me that it is not any more, that it's as simple of a process as it is. But again, I will gladly take it. For sure. Looks like we got to do 3 more burgers and then we can get up to level 2. This person would like everything on theirs. And they've got $50 in change coming. So one big 50 for you. And we're going to throw everything on this. I really wish the grill was like right over here with everything else. That'd be kind of nice. But we can't have everything. Oh, actually helps if you put it on the grill instead of just holding it in your hand. That doesn't really work all that well. Okay. So again, we're just going to drop that there. Grab all the parts. Put them on. Got some lettuce. I don't need any more lettuce because we've got lettuce there, so I don't have to go out and buy any more. We will eventually need more bread, so I'm going to have to go out and do that pretty quickly here. But I think we're all right for now. All right, there you are. Enjoy. And then we got one here, no tomato. So let's take care of you. That is going to be $68.50 and change. So let's do 50, 65, 6, 7, 8, 50. And I guess I'll take your order too while I'm here. So let's do that. Collect the payment, $10 and change. There you go. Awesome. And so we got 2 that both want no tomato. So let's go ahead and get these 2. And I've only got 1 burger left, so that's going to be a problem. So I'm going to have to go and get some more meat here in just a second. All right, that's good to go. Go ahead, drop that down. So lettuce only, so I got to get my lettuce shredded here. Again, just that we do to the lettuce there is really, it's kind of fierce. How we smash that lettuce there. All right, that's good to go. So I'm going to have to run back over to the bazaar and get some more bread and some more meat. I might as well take my wheelbarrow back because I've got it, so why would I not? So let's run back with our weird arms going in and out like that. And we'll go ahead and get some more stuff. And apparently we can buy our own cows. Interesting. We'll have to see how that goes here. We're going to set this down. Buy some more meats, throw that in there. We're going to get some more wheats, throw that in there to make our own bread. And I think that will be fine for now. Yeah, well, or can I buy another one? Let's just buy 2 of them. Can't hurt to do that. And we'll buy another thing of wheat. Just double up on all that because we're going to need it for sure. And then we can... Oh, shoot. I left one of my wheat behind. Do not do that. Get all the wheat. Nope, that's still not there. Let's get it in the wheelbarrow. There's got to be a place in the wheelbarrow where this can go. Right about there, I do believe. So let's try this again. Yeah, now we're good. Now we got it. And again, I love my arms when I'm running back and forth. Just like, and hut, 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 hut. I wonder if we're going to eventually be able to use that Jeep over there. Our little four-wheeler. I'm thinking we might, but they haven't really told us much of anything about it. So I'll be interested to see what might happen with that. For now, we're not going to worry about it. We're going to go ahead. We're going to get some more bread going. Just give me a perfect opportunity to take a drink of water while this thing is making all the noise. And then we'll also get some more beef going. I'm glad these people are really, really patient. was really nice of them. Because I know that if I was at a restaurant, I wouldn't be anywhere near this patient. There is a limit. Okay. So let's go ahead and set that over there. And I could probably, that's where it'd be nice to be able to pick up more than one patty at a time. So you just run all the patties over there by the grill and then just cook them all up at once. They wanted no tomato. I'm glad I checked again. I was getting ready to throw a tomato on there because I thought they said no lettuce. But I thankfully remembered to actually check. So that's good. The day is still going. We're at 8:40 p.m., I'm assuming. Or maybe not. Maybe we're actually at 8:40 a.m. I don't know. Buy seed. Learn to grow your own crops. Start by buying seeds from the market area. Okay. So no more buying the wheat ourselves. We're going to go ahead and make our own stuff. So let's go back here. And we're just going to buy one. So I'm not going to worry about taking the wheelbarrow. We'll just buy one and be good with it. Can I hop the fence? No, we can't jump. You can't use spacebar to jump. That's really kind of a shame. I really want to hop the fence, but that does not seem to be an option. Ah, well. Let's go over here and let's see. So we're going to get wheat seeds first, so we're going to be able to make our own bread. So $20 for that. Prepare your farm place. Go to the farm place. Press the F key to prepare it for planting. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick this up. The one that we got. And now we're going all the way over here. And again, we've got the most patient customers in the world. I am just amazed by how patient they are. It blows my mind that they're just like, yeah, Rusty, you do whatever you want. It's all good. We're fine. Next thing we got to do, we got to plow the field. So we're going to set that down. Plow the field with F. Just like that. And then we can plant the seed, pick up the seed bag and plant it in the prepared farm place. Okay, so we're going to pick that up, drop it right in there. Just like that. Presto, and you're done. We're going to press the E key to pick up the watering can, go over the planting area, and water with the left mouse button. So pick that up and pour water only on farm place. Just like that. Wait for grow. All right, crops take time to grow. You can keep selling burgers until they are fully grown. Okay. Does it say when everything is watered? I'm guessing it's watered, so we're just going to drop that now. So G to drop. That's fine. It's okay. Time remaining to grow, 14.7 hours. So that's going to be tomorrow in game time that we'll have all that ready. So let's go back in. We can use the vehicle. All right, I've got to try the vehicle out. I'm sorry. I have to. I know they haven't told us about it, but we got to try it out. I got to see what's going on here. Yeah, this is great. Can we do donuts in it? Oh, man, it doesn't seem like we can do donuts. And it doesn't seem like we can change the camera angle all that easily. Yeah, for whatever reason, we can't change the camera angle, but, man, this thing is fun. Okay. I might have gotten us stuck. Can we fly backwards on it? You know what? That's a perfect place to leave it. So I'm just going to set it right there. That's good. I hope they have an unstuck feature because I may have done a thing. Meanwhile, these guys are like, are you ever going to make our burgers? So yeah, let's grab all these and we'll set them all over here at once. So yeah, because I'm going to see if I can cook 3 at a time. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to try it. So let's pick that up. Just drop it right over there. Yeah, okay. You want one with lettuce and tomatoes. So let's take care of that. $25 and change. 25. You're all set. You want one with no tomatoes. And $33.50 and change. 1, 2, 3, 50. Thank you very much. And then you want one with lettuce and tomatoes. Okay. And $20 and change. All right. So let's just start with those 3. And then this poor guy's like, but what about me? And it's like, nope, you got to wait. So, yeah, we're going to try and put all these on here just like that. I'm going to see if this is going to cause any problems. I don't think so. No, I think we're good. And then we just got to take them off like, take them off, E, and drop. E and drop. Yeah, they're very forgiving. That one's actually still on the grill, apparently. I did not think it was, but it is. Yeah, they're apparently, there's a lot of room for error in the cooking of the burgers. That's good, because I need all the room for error I can get my hands on. Okay. That one... Oh! Where did the tomato slice go? Did it go... Where is it? It didn't go on the burger, so did it, like, fall into the floor? I don't know. We're not going to worry about it. I'm just going to leave it. Let's go run this out here to our lovely customer that wanted lettuce and tomatoes on theirs, and then we're going to do another one. Get that all set. So yeah, that is like one thing that I wish right now is that they had like a tray so you can carry more than one thing at a time, because that is like the big thing that's causing me fits right now, is the only able to carry one thing at a time, and that's not really all that efficient. We should be able to carry more than one burger simultaneously. I think that we have the ability to pull that off. All right, there's that, and then we got one with lettuce only. And I do believe I'm out of lettuce, so we're going to have to get that taken care of. Let's go ahead and just drop that there for now. We will get the meat over here, drop that into the grinder. And again, we can't walk away from the grinder while it's going. And it makes a horrible noise because we actually have to take care of all the grinding ourselves. So now we're going to go back. We're going to see if we can get a couple of lettuce, a couple of tomatoes, just to keep on working on having enough inventory for us. And these were not that expensive. Yeah, these were only like $3 and $4, so that's not that much. So let's drop that. We're going to grab a couple tomatoes. I'm going to throw it past it. I'm going to try and throw it in there. There we go. Now we got it. Let's do that again. Right about there. Maybe I'll get 3. Why not? Oh, shoot. This is going to be interesting. I probably should have only gotten 2. Because now I got to figure out where the heck I'm going to put all the lettuce. It does get a little bit tight in here because you can't really stack things on top of it very easily. Can I put one back there? I can't. Okay, we're good. We got this. It's fine. We're good. Nothing to worry about. I'm not even worried about it. It's great. Back we go. Who put that ATV there? That was such a weird thing to do. Who was thinking about that? And who left all these tire tracks out here? I'm telling you, people in this town, you can't trust them. Let's go over here. Get some more lettuce going. So let's slap that right up there. And again, that person out there in the distance, yeah, they wanted one with just lettuce. No tomato on theirs. So let's do that. Lettuce only. Let us entertain you. Run that out to them. Excellent. And they've only been waiting like 3 minutes, so that's not bad. Apparently, it's like 3 minutes in real time that they were waiting. And you know what? For a fresh burger, I think that you'd be willing to wait 3 minutes for it. That's how you know it's good. It's like if you go to Five Guys, they don't have the burgers just there. You got to wait a few minutes for it. I mean, that's how you know it's quality. Because it takes them a little while to get everything ready, and then you enjoy it that much more. Of course, if you go to Five Guys, the burgers probably taste a whole lot better than these do, but that's beside the point. You still got to wait. It's okay. I mean, it's all good. All right, let's go ahead and just set all these over here. And then we're going to see if we can do maybe 4 at a time. Going to see if we can get really crazy with this. All right, tomato only $9 and change. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're good. 33 and change for you. Oh, I give you one too much. I think that's okay. I hope it's okay. You want no lettuce or tomatoes, so that's going to be 44. You're all set. And then lettuce and tomato for you, it's going to be 40. Okay, so let's just start with that. And then we'll go from there. So let's, we're going to get these all cooked up. And I'm only going to do these 3 at a time. I'm not going to get crazy with this because I will mess it up otherwise. So yeah, we'll do those 3. Then we'll pick that one up and do it separately. And I do appreciate the fact that it is quite easy to cook the burgers in this game. They could really make that a difficult mini game, and they did not. And I am a fan of that choice. Now I think I could do this any way I want. So I got one that's plain. I got one with everything, and then we got them in the middle. So let's do. Oh no, that's a bottom. I want the top. That's really what I wanted there. So let's grab the plain. Set that out there. You are plain. Okay, so that works for you. Then we got an everything. And it feels like we don't get as much satisfaction on these burgers like we did in level 1. So it's like we only get 4% satisfaction every time we do one now. I mean, that'd be a shame if it really slowed down that much, but it seems like it has so far. Let's take care of you. So yeah, we got you. You've only been waiting a minute. So how much satisfaction are we going to get from that? Let's take a look. Yeah, 4%. So we went from 10% per burger in level 1 to now we're down to 4% per burger in level 2. And I did not check to see what these other two people wanted. So they want everything and they want no lettuce. So I think we're good. I think I ran out of tomatoes. Yeah, we did. So again, we're just completely mangle the tomato on the cutting board. Oh, there's my extra tomato slice. Oh, okay, that's where it went. So let's go over here. This is going to be my everything burger. Nope, we don't want that yet. I'm not giving him a double. No doubles for you. Here's my everything. Run that right over there. And then we've got our no tomato after that. No, I didn't mean to give that to you. I meant to give that to you. So there. Are you good? You got it? You got it. So no lettuce. Tomato only on yours. Let's take care of that. And again, it's always E and then left click is the combination that we got to hit to do all the things that we're doing. So E, left click. E to pick it up. Left click to set it on the table. Right there, just for you. Awesome. You seem like you're going to be quite content, and you are, and that's all I can ask for. Now let's get these 3 people taken care of. Do I have any more meat? I do not. So I've got to take care of that. So I'm just going to set all this here to then run back over to the bazaar. Oh, no, not ready yet. Drop that off. And then we can get some more meat. Because I do not have my own cow yet. So I cannot grow my own cows at this point in time. I'm busy growing my own wheat, and we're still working on that. So let's go over here. Grab a couple more steaks. Throw them in here. So there. Just like that. And just like that. I should probably buy some... Oh, no, I don't need to buy wheat. I'm growing it. So, yeah, I almost bought wheat, and I did not need to. And back we go. I still love... That's so great that I totally parked that thing up there. The things we do. All right, here we go. More meat in the grinder. And we will get you 4 lovely people taken care of here. So let's get you all rung up. You get $38.75. You're all set. Thank you very much. You get 40. Okay. Thank you very much. You get, how much do you want in change? 53.20. Again, I don't know how I do that. Well, no, I think I can do that. No, I didn't mean to do that. 53.20. Okay, yeah, we can do that. That works. And $10. Yeah, it's just, so there are no nickels in this game, which is a really weird thing that they don't have nickels. And again, let's take a look and see what we got. So we got no lettuce, no tomato, a plain one, and no lettuce. So plain, 2 no lettuce, 1 no tomato. I should have had all of my burgers ready to go before I did this. So I did kind of biff the order of operations here. And I don't have any bread ready either. It's perfectly good. And I should have bought some bread. So yeah, I am going to have to go and get some more bread because even though I am currently growing my own, it is not ready because I am waiting for grow. So we got to wait just a little bit longer for the grow to be done. I'm going to try and put all 4 on here. I'm going to dare to be just dare to be a little bit bold on this one. Doesn't seem like it matters, so it seems like we're all right because again, it's not burning. So we're just going to set that there. Whoop, I'm going to quit flipping it. I'm going to set it there, and now I have to run it back out and grab some more. What am I trying to say? Some more wheat for bread. So off we go. Again, they're plenty patient. These customers are. It's amazing how patient they are. I would not be that patient myself, but they're just really, really good people. That or we're the only burger joint in town. That may also be the case. Yeah, and I should have totally bought this when I was here. If only I'd been thinking about it. But, of course, you know me. I don't think. Why would I do such a thing? Why would I plan ahead? That's ridiculous. And that one, once again, did not fall into the wheelbarrow. It somehow missed. I don't know how. So let's try that again. Nope. This one is kind of fussy. Getting the wheat in the wheelbarrow is a bit of a challenge at times. Just a smidge. It shouldn't be that much of a challenge, but it is. I mean, hopefully it'll get a little bit better. But no big deal. All right. We got our wheat. Let's go ahead here, make 4 more buns to go with our burgers that have been now sitting there and getting cold. And yeah, so we had one that was plain. So let's take care of the plain one. Whoop, let's actually try and put it on the patty or on the bun. So the plain one is over here. You want to make sure that you give it to the right person. You don't want to mess that up in terms of where you put it on the table because that will not make them happy. Now we got one no lettuce. So let's go ahead and take care of that. So our rogue tomato slice is over there. So no lettuce right here. There you go. You're all set. Perfect. We got a no tomato. Our crops are ready. Cool. So we will go ahead and do that. Again, everyone can wait. It's fine. Can I close the place? I probably can. I'm not going to do it right now, but I probably could. Actually, let's take care of these last 2 guys that are out here. Our last 2 customers. And then we can go back and get to our wheat that we've got. No tomato. Go run this out here. And then I think the other one was no lettuce. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the other one was no lettuce. And we do have 1 tomato slice left, so that's perfect. That will actually work out quite nicely. And we have 1 burger left. So there's that. There's our burger. Drop that right on there, and off we go. Now this game, if it was multiplayer, would be really, really interesting, I think. I don't think it is. As far as I know, this is single player. They don't say anything about multiplayer in this one. And I didn't see a multiplayer option, but if it was, you could have a lot of chaos with this. I do think. I'll have to check in on the main screen and see if they said anything about multiplayer there, but I did not see anything there. I think the only option they had was just start game, and that was it. I got to walk outside in order to get to our crops. They're this way. So you can't always follow the arrow directly because the arrow will sometimes just lead you into your house, and that's not going to be a good thing. We have another wheelbarrow, so that's kind of cool. Apparently, we get to just steal wheelbarrows. Ready to harvest. So we're going to plow the field with, no, E to carry. No. Or does it have to plow the field? That's it. Cool. So yeah, then the next thing we got to do is just level up and unlock new content. Increase your popularity level by selling burgers and unlock new content. Remember, only customers satisfied with the burger will boost popularity. So we got. So is that worth it? I now have to check and see if this was worth it because we got 4 things of wheat out of here, and I don't know if we got a good deal on that. I've got a feeling we did not. We're going to check that real quick just to see whether or not we got ripped off with growing our own crops here. So let's set that there. Unless those things just magically regenerate all the time, and I don't believe that they do, but we're going to take a look and see if those are growing again. Because if not, we have definitely made a bit of a mistake here. And I forgot my wheelbarrow. So I already made a mistake because I'm going to end up walking for no good reason and running into the fence because I'm not looking at my screen and admiring my ATV that I completely parked in a very awkward manner. So let's grab our last thing of wheat. And then again, I want to check and see whether or not we actually made a good deal on the wheat here. There's a part of me that feels like we did not because I think that we were able to buy the wheat for 3 per container, unless this makes more buns. So we're going to see if this makes more buns before I go running off to the bazaar. So let's throw one of these in here and see how much it's going to make. If it still only makes the same amount of buns, then I'm beginning to wonder about things. Nope. So it makes the same amount of buns as we did before. And if we go running over to the bazaar, we're going to check this out because I think we got robbed. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, a thing of seeds is $20 and the individual wheat is 3 each. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 is less than 20. This is not a good deal. It is not worth it to get the wheat seeds unless I somehow misplanted them. And if I misplanted them, then that's on me. But yeah, I think that we may have done a bad thing when it comes to the actual production of the wheat. I do believe. But for now, we're going to go ahead. We're going to close the place up. So all these poor people are going to just have to head on out. It looks like they're going to stick around, but that's all right. We're going to probably just go ahead and do our thing. The place never closes. There's not a day-night cycle, as we can see. So that's kind of interesting. But we do have a giant cow statue. And what better place to do an outro than in front of a giant cow statue? That's going to be pretty good. Can I go into first person? Can I look at myself? Oh, I can't. Or can I? Can I switch it around? No, I can't. So I'll just stand there looking at the cow, maybe from a different angle, because that's something. So, interesting game. It feels like there's definitely a bit of a grind to it, just because you go from making 10 burgers to get through level 1 to having to make 25 burgers to get through level 2. It'd be nice if there were some things again. The ability to carry more than one thing at a time would be kind of nice. But overall, I mean, I like the feel of the game. I like the look of it. It's a cool concept. I like the organic bazaar over there. It'll be interesting to see what else we're going to be able to do in the game as we go further along. So definitely leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about it. This game, like I said, is available right now, and it is currently $13.49 on Steam. There's a 10% discount on it. That is $13.49 US. Regular price is $15 on this. And again, just released today, June 17th. That sale is good until June 24th. And then it goes back up to the $15 price. So if you had a lot of fun with this, definitely let me know what you thought of it. And we can go from there. But that is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, I'd love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe, because it does definitely help out for sure. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.